Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. Today we're presenting a sneak peek of the future of what we're calling connected intelligence for supply chain in particular. Bill, I'm going to start with you. What are these trends going on in supply chain in the market right now? And, particularly for retailers and what's Signet Jewelers doing?
So first thing is the jewelry industry is going through a perfect storm of challenges, with record inflation, low consumer index, supply chain disruptions, Ukraine war, you name it, and pretty much we are in the perfect storm right now. There are two things which has happened during the pandemic. The first is the growth of e-commerce. And as pandemic is closing down, we are also seeing the stores are coming back. So I think we are seeing growth of connected commerce. So connected commerce for us is one of the trends which we are seeing, which is a growth. So having that intelligence between the entire network, how the silos are talking to each other, how do we talk and bring that product forward in the best possible experience is one of the trends, but then how we are reacting to the market. The second thing we're also seeing is the proliferation of delivery options. As consumers are becoming more intelligent and more educated, I think they're looking for retailers to be more flexible. Precision and that connected intelligence is super critical because now we are serving the consumers, which is the connected consumers between e-commerce and the store. So we have utilized our partner Tredence's unique control tower solution to get that end-to-end visibility and track and trace to support our connected commerce.
So it's really taking advantage of connected intelligence in such a way that you can balance your risk and reward through agility between those diverse areas. And then it's also providing, a perspective that you didn't have before with the right data, with the right insights, and doing that quickly to respond quickly rather than just working off of spreadsheets and forecasts anymore. Yeah, no, it's fascinating. You spoke about sort of that AI intelligence and Tredence is certainly helping you with that. So Majaj, let me turn to you. What is connected intelligence and what is the pressing need for it and why is AI such an integral part of that?
Now, if you look at the business needs, like Kapil has said, there is a need for connected commerce. There is a need for supply chain being extremely flexible. So ending up with these world-class siloed systems and this business need, there is a gap here, right? And that's where connected intelligence comes in. And connected intelligence is a mechanism, right? Where you're looking at data across each one of these silos, detecting any kind of anomalies, right? And reacting to those. Now, this can be done manually or it can be done using a machine.
I think one of the important thing which we have realized is data is everywhere. Data is the new oil, what I call, right? We are data rich, but insights poor. And one statistics which I was reading recently was that global human race has increased their data consumption and creation by 5,000%, right? One of the things which we have done is that for every use case which we pick has to have an actionable insight and needs to have the right metrics to track the outcome. I think that's super critical for us. Recently, we did digital twin simulation work for supply chain. So we picked up some use cases of supply chain. We built a digital twin, which is basically a replica of our use cases. And now we can actually simulate things where we really don't need to go through proof of concept in the pilots.
I think the first challenge that Kapil mentioned is having a holistic approach, right? Having all of these AI ML systems or models that you have in your entire end-to-end supply chain work in harmony with each other, right? Secondly, he mentioned change management. Change management is extremely important in this case, right? So first of all, what business need to do is start off with a roadmap, creating a roadmap of what's your most impactful use case with low to medium complexity.
So the project or picking the use case is important.
In the old world, we used to pick use cases which were siloed. How do you optimize your transportation? How do you optimize your planning, right? Versus now, with the advent of AI, we are starting to think about end-to-end.
Just to give you a couple of examples, right? So we recently, with the help of Tredence, we actually launched a bot, an RPA bot, which tracks loose stone inventory, which is like high-value loose stone diamonds, which are in the network. So the bot actually tracks them and sends a message to our merchandising team before it becomes access on the book.